Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video of nickstertricker Ultimate, and into today's video, sorry guys, I was just checking to see if Wi-Fi was on so I can, upload this video and get it out quickly to you guys. I'm recording this at like 1:34, and as you guys, and of course today is day number 9, of doing comic book reviews. Why is today not day number 9 when it's actually January the 8th? Well, let me tell you. So, my New Year's resolution is to go on and do one comic book review every single day for you guys for YouTube. I did go on and get some new comic books this week, and I will be up in Pennsylvania, so I won't be getting some newer comic books weekly, but of course, but some of the newer stuff that I did get, I will be doing reviews on, and it is one of my New Year's traditions to go on and do one comic book review every single day for you guys. In yesterday's video, for Sunday, it was Saturday and Sunday, it was emergency videos, and I'm titled them as emergency videos because they are videos that I can record and post out on that day of, so I don't get behind and don't have to post like 3 videos every day, but have some saved for whenever I do, go on to do videos, and like save them for like, save them for like future videos and whatever. My first ever comic book review, I do have a playlist for you guys. So if you are seeing this, go check out the playlist in my channel. This video will also be in that playlist. But my first ever comic book review, was on December 26th, the day after Christmas, and it was Stuff of Nightmare's Sleigh Ride. That was my first ever comic book review, and I wanted to get more reviews out, but I just never really got the time, and I was just kind of behind. But now I'm gonna do at least 1 to 2 comic reviews every single day. I did get a little bit of a late start to today's video, so you guys are guaranteed one every day. I did get a little bit of a late start, but that was because I was doing things, and like I said, I got comic books yesterday, so I wanted to put them away, but they aren't really put away because I need more long boxes, and I need to go through and not really resort out my comic book collection, but I need to put newer issues that I got away in their specific spaces, and I need to get more long boxes, because I'm on like box number 7 right now, and up about 10 to I want to say about 10 to 11,000. I might actually have about 9 to 10,000. I don't know. But it's comic books. So, and I did end up actually having to put some comic books that I was gonna get away, because there's just stuff that I really don't plan on making videos of, and stuff that I really don't need for my collection at my job. So I did end up putting some comic books away for that, and I'm just like, and it's stuff that I don't really need to have a part of in my collection, because it's not something that I'm really collecting. But now this is definitely going to be one of the things that I have to be collecting, and I'm going to be away from in Pennsylvania for a couple of weeks, so by the time March comes, for a little bit of March, there really isn't going to be too many emergency videos, and like, I'm going to be trying to get ready for PA. I'm leaving Saturday, so Saturday will be an emergency video, and I need to upload that, but I'll record it on Friday. And just a whole bunch of stuff. So these next couple of weeks are going to be hectic. The background will change for a couple of days. So there will be that. But I'm going to try and get, a couple comic book reads in a day, so I can be like, oh yeah, I read X, Y, and Z. And also, with me going up to Pennsylvania, there will be a few comic book trades that I will be doing reviews on. One of my next reviews that I'm going to be reading in my spare time is Secret Wars from 1984. And I'm trying to think here. I want to say Secret Wars 2 is also one that I'll be reading my spare time if I get Secret Wars 84 done. That's one of my main ones, but I need to go on and actually continue to read and put as much time as I can into reading that. But I'll also be probably getting some other trade paperbacks in, and because like Ollie's and whatever. So there's that. So from January 1st, guys, to the whole way to December 31st on 2024, and so on and so forth, I will be posting a video every single day, or maybe even 2 videos every single day, or 3, or about 3 videos every single day, on, in the year of 2024, and I will be trying to do comic reviews every single day for the year of 2025, 2026, so on and so forth. And if I see a really good movie that I'm like, oh, I should do a review on it, I'll be doing a review on it. But I probably won't. My lips are very dry and I don't know why. I should have put chapstick on them, but oh well. Anyway, I do have a Letterboxd account, so if you guys do like movie reviews, go check out my Letterboxd account. It will be, I don't really have a link to it, but the name of it will be in the description down below. But I will, have, it's nickstertricker. I don't know, I'm sorry guys, my brain today, it's going all over the place. It's gonna be like this for the next couple of days, because I'm thinking about stuff to get ready to go to Pennsylvania, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyways, guys, you guys are here to listen to me do a comic review, not go on and talk about a whole bunch of nonsense, because that's normally what I do whenever I get really stressed about something. So anyways, guys, today's comic review, by the title of the video, is the Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries #1 from 2024. I did have to put 2024 into the title because I think there was one that was in like 2021, 2022. 2022, I think, because the thing was somewhat going on last year in 2023. So I think it was from 2022. But this one, I don't know if it's a part of a 12-part miniseries or what, but this just came out in 2024. And honestly, I enjoyed it. It was really cute towards the end. I don't even really want to say it was pretty cute. Like, it was just nice. It was heartwarming. Like, you gotta be a DC fan to enjoy this. And you gotta understand it. And I mean, of course, it's for kids, so kids are gonna be like, oh, that's cool. But the adults, if they're gonna help kids read this, they'll be like, oh man, like, that's really touching, because I remember when this was going on in the comic books. So there's the actual, entire thing. Fun fact, Batman wasn't really in this too much. He was in it towards the end, but I'll get to that in a second. So basically, this comic book kicks off with some dialogue of Nightwing talking about how the circus used to be his home because he was part of the Flying Graysons, and all of that fun jazz. And then this goes on to modern day. Like, basically Dick Grayson talks about somewhat of his origin story, but simply and shortly put, so we can have a story going on. So we cut now to today, where Scooby and the gang are at the circus, and they're like, oh yeah, it's haunted and whatever, so we're here to catch a ghost. Sorry guys, my glasses was falling off, and I thought if I did that, then my glasses would jump up on my face, but oh well. Anyways, so they're like, it's haunted, whatever, we need to go on and, catch this ghost. And Shaggy and Scooby are like, nope, we're out, we're good. And then Velma's like, no, you guys are gonna stay. And then they're like, oh, alright, it's fine, whatever. And Zoltan was the one guy who was doing the trapeze stuff, and he was going on, and he was an acrobatic, and he was doing acrobatic stuff and swinging from the one post to the other like how they normally do at a circus. And his partner wasn't there to catch him, but Deadman was. How does that work? Well, let me tell you. Deadman, because, if you guys know who Deadman is, then you know that he's a ghost and can't see things. So Deadman went on, and he was gonna catch Zoltan, but Zoltan just fell off, and he fell into the net, and he was safe, and whatever. Deadman just kind of disappeared, and Scooby and the gang were like, what the hell's going on? Nightwing actually caught Zoltan, and Deadman saw Nightwing, and was like, nah, I'm out. So Deadman left, but Nightwing was like, hey, like, what's going on here? And then like, basically they're just talking, like Scooby and the gang are talking with Nightwing and whatever, just a whole bunch of like talking story. And Esmeralda was Zoltan's wife or fiance or something, and she's like, hey, like, so she's talking like, hey, I don't know why my fiance's like, doing stuff like that and almost dying from Deadman or whatever. And we're gonna be like, out of the circus if that doesn't happen. These two businessmen go on, and and try and talk to Mr. Halley to sell the circus to them, but Mr. Halley's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And then Nightwing was yelling at the two businessmen because, of course, Dick Grayson has that history at Mr. Halley's circus and whatever. And Strongman's like, hey, take it easy, Nightwing. I got things. And then he picked up the two businessmen with both of his hands, and he's like, okay, come on, guys, let's take you out of here. So Strongman goes on to take the two businessmen out of there and whatever. So Scooby and the gang was talking to Nightwing, and they were planning on figuring out a way to go on and continue the circus with Mr. Halley to lure Deadman in so they can catch Deadman. Esmeralda and Zoltan were like, nah, we're good, we aren't gonna be doing this. Like, we aren't gonna do this if there's a ghost going around trying to kill us and run us out of the circus, and whatever. So they left. They didn't want anything to do with it. So Scooby and Shaggy, so the gang went on. They had a whole plan to run a whole entire circus show. So here's what was going on. Velma was kind of like the ringleader or the ringmaster. Scooby and Shaggy were clowns. Freddy was an escape artist. And Daphne was going to be the acrobatic to Nightwing, who of course was an acrobatic because of being Dick Grayson. And he was like, okay, cool, I'll be the acrobatic. So Daphne was going to catch Nightwing, and Nightwing was hoping that the person to catch him was Deadman, but he was like, oh, it's Daphne. And then Daphne's like, hey, hope that you are, like, I hope that you're glad to see me, you aren't disappointed. And he's like, I'm not. He's like, I'm just trying to look up for Deadman, basically. And then, but the things were shaking because Deadman was trying to tip over the two statue things, like the structures, to knock both Daphne and Nightwing off. And everyone saw that, and, oh yeah, by the way, I should have said earlier on, because this has to make sense, because I'm getting up to the point of who Deadman actually is. So a sandbag came crashing down into the audience, away from the audience. Zoltan's partner, was knocked out, and Zoltan was supposed to have his partner catch him, but he was knocked out by the guy who, ended up being a dead man. And Zoltan was behind some sandbags, which of course one of the sandbags fell down, so the person probably knocked Zoltan's partner off. Adolfo is his name. That's Zoltan's partner's name. Adolfo must have been knocked out, but behind the sandbags, and then Dead Man went on to cut the sandbags down and go into the crowd, but it was away from the crowd, so he wouldn't attack anyone. So anyways, I should have said that because also on sandbag is a handprint. Anyways, back to where I was in the story. So Dead Man was going around trying to knock both Nightwing and Daphne off of the structure to try and knock them off of the acrobatic ring things, whatever they are. And Nightwing was pretty much like, hey, I got Dead Man, so he bounced off of like the trampoline thing to catch them, and then he flipped off of that and landed on his feet onto the ground so he could chase after Dead Man. Velma stole the clown car and put it in front of the one thing to help with the acrobatic stand, to help support that so that doesn't fall down, so Daphne doesn't fall down. And all the clowns that were inside of that clown car also helped because, you can have multiple clowns inside of a clown car. So they also helped supported the towers as well. Dead Man was chasing Shaggy and Scooby. Shaggy and Scooby went into like one of those cannon launcher things that shoot people out. They accidentally touched something, so they go blasting out of the cannon. They go straight into Dead Man. Freddy gets out of his little escape thing. Freddy goes on, ties up Dead Man, and right before they unmask him, they would talk about the clue with the sandbag in the hand and whatever, and how people need to have only few select people have to have like chalk on their hands, so they can have a strong grip onto something. Of course, the person is drumroll, Adolfo. That was Dead Man, Adolfo. I'm sorry if I'm talking a little bit quiet. I don't know why in my mind I think I am, but I don't know. I think I'm good. I hope the quality of the video is good. Anyway, sometimes I can hear myself louder if I talk quieter, and I don't know why. It's just me. So anyway, so Velma unmasked Dead Man. Dead Man ends up being Adolfo. And they're like, hey, Adolfo, like, what's going on? And he's like, well, I would have gotten away with what I did if it wasn't for you, meddling kids and whatever. And he's like, I just wanted, the reason why he did that was, take Zoltan out so he can have his chance to be the top aerialist, acrobatic, and whatever, so he can get his chance to shine. And Shaggy was talking about Dead Man, of course, like the whole like thingy with Dead Man, like rumor or the story of Dead Man, and he's like, oh, thank God that it's just fake and that it's just a story. And Vanchi, I believe his name is, one of the seeing people, the fortune guy, he was like, oh yeah, like Vanchi, Dead Man is still alive. Oh, also, before I forget, Strongman unmasks himself straight after the unmasking and reveals himself as Batman. So Nightwing asks Batman, he's like, hey, what are you doing here? He's like, well, I know Halley Circus means a lot to you, and of course it's past, so I wanted to be here as support. And Nightwing's like, thank you for that, but why didn't you show up sooner? He's like, well, because I knew that because of your tie-ins with this case, he's like, I wanted you to solve it on your own, and I felt like that you could, and you did, so I'm proud of you for that. And Nightwing's like, thanks, Batman. So that's about as far as Batman got into this. Anyway, so the fortune teller guy, Vanchi or whatever, I already forgot his name, he went on, he's like, oh yeah, like Dead Man was an actual thing and whatever. And then Dead Man's like, hey, like, thanks Vanchi for telling them. He's like, it's hard being a ghost and people not being able to see you or hear you, so we do see the outline of a dead man. And then Dick Grayson's parents are right there looking over Dick, who is petting Scooby-Doo. and they're like, yeah, I know it's hard for them to not hear you or see you, but it's still good to look over them and make sure that they're okay because you still love and support them. So that was that. So that ending was a little sweet ending, like for like if you were a fan of DC Comics, it was really really nice. Also, I kind of enjoy what they're doing with this DC thing now. It could just be me; they could have always had that, but it just looks a little bit newer after Dawn DC. But that's just me, so they can change something up for 2024. But no idea. Anyways, guys, that's hold on here. I need to reposition my hand. It's getting cramped. And that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoy this review. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It's probably gonna be like Kid Venom or something. No, I'm sorry. So something else. It's not gonna be Kid Venom. Tomorrow's review is episode 10. Yay! And episode 10, the thing that I've been building up for, and I thought, because of this being the 8th, I thought that this was the 8th, but this is the 9th episode, so tomorrow will be the 10th episode, so it'll be the 10th episode special of the Infinity Gauntlet review. So it's going to be me reviewing the entire Infinity Gauntlet story. It's my favorite storyline. I just got to flip through the pages, try and remember as much as I can, but it's overall a fantastic series. I love it. It's my favorite comic book series of all time, and I've only read it once, so this is just gonna be me doing a flip through and just be like, oh, okay, so this is when this happened, just so I don't, like, get anything mixed up or confused. But I'm really excited for that review, guys. I hope you guys do enjoy that, and if you are new to this channel and you do like comic book reviews, we'll make sure that you do subscribe to this channel, and because I'll be doing daily comic book review uploads. Also make sure you like this video and comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see me do a review on next and in the future, because I have a shit ton of comics. I do old comics, newer comics, somewhat recent comics, so I do a whole bunch of stuff, just kind of everything in between. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab lunch because it's late and I still haven't eaten yet, so I'm gonna go, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video when I go on and I do a review on the Infinity Gauntlet. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a nice day. Peace.